good evening to every single one of you, and welcome to Etincelle. I'm Gracia, Susuzande, your host of tonight, and I'm so happy to have you back. I know you miss me. I know you miss me, because I miss you too, and we're about to discover an amazing topic of today. As you know, we just started the year, and there's a lot of things to talk about. There's a lot of things to mention here and there, especially we are in January, we are in winter, but hey, before we get into the subject, before we dive into the subject, let me tell you something. Please share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mom, tell your siblings, tell your people. Tell your people, hey, Gracia is live. She's about to do a boom, boom, boom. I like this word, but hey. So share and make sure you go to the loo. Make sure you have your break. Make sure you have, you do the things that you gotta do in order to come back and have a chat with me on this topic. All right, so I need you to entertain with me because we need to have a conversation. We need to have a dialogue, me and you. So I need some comments. I need you to type things in because the things we're going to be talking about is going to be very, very much essential. All right, so I'm just giving you some little break. And we're coming back in a minute. See you soon. welcome back to you. And I know that you are connected, so I'm so happy to have you right now, to have you today. I don't know, well, how was your day today? My day was quite busy, right? We always say things are busy because I had to prepare today. I'm not gonna lie. You know, sleeping, waking up is not given to anyone. So we feel always grateful. So I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be right in front of your screen, you know, and you know, talking to you about an amazing subject. And just in case that you missed our last show, you can always catch us on our YouTube page, which is Etincelle Talk Show, and we also have our Instagram page, which is Etincelle TV Show. All right, and we also have our Facebook page, so please do connect, follow us, come and support Etincelle, because it is here for you, and we are sponsored by the platform of Oblé des Dents, so gotta have to give it a massive big thumbs up. So we are starting with the title of today, and we're about to talk about how to take care of yourself, right? To take care of yourself is very, very, very important. And if you don't know how to do that, then I don't know. So the title of today is Care for Your Inside and Out. What does that mean? It means be able to zoom in a little bit closer. Zoom in a little bit closer to you as a person, zooming into to the outside being that you are, this outside being that everyone is looking at, this outside being that everyone is staring at. I mean, you wake up every day, you do the things you gotta do, you have passion for so many things, and you know, you go by your day, but most of the things, it's like we never have time to zoom in into ourselves, time to zoom in into the things we love the most. You know, I mean, when I'm saying it, it's like, okay, I'm kind of going onto other elements, but I'm trying to say it's like zooming into who you are, this being that you have been beautifully created. I mean, you're so amazing, you're so gorgeous, you're so tu beau, tu belle, and there's so many sparkle, you know, coming out of you. Sometimes we do not see it. Why? Because we can't seem to zoom in close to ourselves, close to the inside of ourselves. Someone told me not long ago, why am I lying? Someone told me not long ago, but it's been quite some time, is you are what you eat. But I also think that you are what you do, you are what you think, you are exactly all these things, because you if you think negative, well, everything about you is going to reflect negative. If you cannot seem to believe in yourself, whatever you're trying to do, well, it will never work. All right, it will never work. So this is what I'm saying, it's important to zoom in. Caring for yourself, it means be able to embrace yourself, embrace this being that you are, embracing you in all the forms that you have. Because think about it, we're all so different in so many ways in the world. You are probably short, maybe your mom is taller, maybe your dad is even taller, I don't know. But even in each of those characters or heights and lows, you find beauty in each and every single one of it. But it's just sometimes we can't seem to turn the camera back to ourselves in order to see it. It's the outside. The people who are seeing us, they can actually see, you're quite beautiful. I never noticed, you know, did you know that you have, you know, beautiful lips, for example, or that you have beautiful eyes, for example, or you got amazing curves, and I like your toes, by the way. Not everyone will actually say it, but you know, you look at your toes and you feel like, hey, no, I don't like my toes, but someone else will actually appreciate your toes. Imagine that. All right. So just to say once more before we entering in the new month of February, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to your family. Happy New Year to every single one of you. Even though I have said it already, but I just feel like sometimes it's never too late. Or maybe it is towards, you know, the last bits of February, of January before entering February. Well, one more time, Happy New Year, just in case like you haven't received it from me to you. New year resolution, new year project, new year things that you want to do throughout the year. But one thing I really wanted to remind you is like, regardless of your plans, regardless of the things that you have going on, regardless of the project that you're intending to put in practice, no one else is as much important as you. Right? No one, because if you fall sick today, honestly, who is going to put those plans in action? Who? Your mom, your dad, your family, your friends? I'm sure like these are your projects. Maybe you don't want anyone else to do it for you. You want to do it, but if you feel sick today, if you cannot, and I mean, God forbid, something bad really happened to you, who can really take care of yourself if not you? I mean, who will be able to take care of those projects if not you? Who will do it better than you? Right? So this is why it's important, as you are, that's your baby. Those projects are like your babies, and you want to take them, you want to care for them. So this is why it's very, very, very important very important to take care of you. Starting with, I don't know if Regie is ready. Regie is ready, but I'm gonna put down a list of pictures that can maybe help you to understand exactly what I'm talking about. Right? Not everyone is visual. Someone else will feel like, hey, I just want to listen to what she has to say. But another person will feel like, hey, no, I want to see. I want to watch. What is it that she's really trying to say? All right. So. You. Starting about a beautiful day. Right? Starting with a beautiful day. I'm a believer. And it's important for me to start a day with a quick prayer. I mean, I don't know what you do in terms of your day, how you start your day. Do you always, does your alarm always kind of wake you up to the point where you can't seem to, you seem to forget to put maybe God forward, in whatever you want to do in terms of your day. Do you come usually out of nightmares that really shake you up and you're like, damn, or that's the one who kind of brings you back to the prayer, all right? Or maybe if you're not a believer, it's important to start the day good. Besides the prayer, what I like to do is to meditate. When you meditate, sometimes what it does, you can meditate in the Bible, you can meditate in the book, you can meditate simply by just breathing. I remember back in the day, just before going to the nursery, what I used to do is I just woke up, blah, 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 brush my teeth, do the all kind of stuff, or even just before doing that, I would sit down on the floor, cross my feet, put an alarm, a timer for at least 10 minutes. And I would just breathe. I just put my 2 hands on my knees and just breathe. You don't know, half of the things that you can remember just by just breathing. Because you need to put back, the thoughts, the things that you want to do when it comes to that day, back into your mind. Because sometimes waking up from the nightmare, waking up from so many things, or maybe you went to bed angry, you went to bed in a really not good state, and waking up straight away and do all the things, it can really leave you with a bad day. So that's not what you're going to do. That's not what you want to attend to, to even put it on other people, because lots of people, when you are, when you become grumpy, when you become very upset about something, you tend to put it on other people. And they don't deserve it. They don't deserve your bad mood. They don't deserve your bad behavior. They don't deserve that, because they probably went to bed quite good and they want to keep that day or whatever they want to do that month quite in a good state. So you're coming to mess it up with your bad mood. You just gotta fix it up, man. Fix it up by just starting by breathing. Breathe first and let everything sink in within you. And apart from that, I don't know when it comes to things, but last year, there was a lot of people who came to me and said, Gracia, can you talk about bad breath? Well, this kind of comes into taking care of your inside and out, right? So the first thing I see is you. The first thing I smell is you. Like the first thing I attempt to embrace first is you. So if I meet you, I need to be able to feel comfortable. And you in your as a responsible man or responsible woman or responsible child, right? You need to be able to put other people also, make them feel comfortable. You need to be comfortable enough to say, hey, no, my breath doesn't smell bad, right? Then I know that I'm going to see people, I'm going to meet people, and like in my surrounding, let me be comfortable. Let me not doubt myself, because when you start doubting yourself when it comes to smell, you start feeling uncomfortable, right? So if you know that you're always going to be in an environment of people, even just like when it comes to your children, or when it comes to your wife, or when it comes to your husband, it's important for you yourself to feel comfortable. And that starts like in the shower, like having an amazing shower. Some people like they think because we are in winter, all right, because we're in winter, we shall now wash 2 times a day. Listen, my brother, my sister, let's talk about this. Please, I need you to comment. I need you to put some comment, because it's about to go a bit right. What's your thoughts when it comes to washing up in winter? I know, like, you're like, okay, no, Gracia, you're going a bit left, because it's cold, right? So I do not want to find myself constantly in the shower. Listen, we are in a period of time where COVID is just circulating. If you never like to have shower, mama, papa, this is the time to have shower, because shower like helps you to cleanse out so many toxins, cleanse out so many bacteria, things that you touch in the underground, things that you touch like when you're outside. I mean, like you have objects, things that it's not even clean, and you just like you touch and you go by your day. You go in the toilet, you don't even wash your hands. How many of you go to the toilet and don't even wash their hands? I mean, I can count, because I know some people, they do that. But this is the year to change your habits. This is the year to change ways of behaving. Things, things you gotta change that. New year, new resolution, new you, right? So you're in the shower, you know that you have some routine. So Regie, can you please pull me the first picture, right? That can probably enlighten someone who is more a visual person. You have this routine in this early morning time where you love to have that beautiful shower. So in the shower, please don't tell me that you wash yourself with your hands. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. They should no. If that is the things that you love to do, washing your body with only your hands, please change your habit, because we have gloves, we have what's it called, them African scrub, how do you call that? Like there's a name for it. You don't have to put your hands into it, but it's like a cloth, but it's not really cloth, it's a bit hard on you. I mean, that is to exfoliate your body in order to cleanse out all the dirt and so on. So you have that, you have there's some little brush here and there that can allow you to touch on your back if you can't seem to really, touch the back. We have the what do you call them? Bodybuilders. The bodybuilders who can't seem to touch the back because they're so hench, and they need someone in order to, to wash their back. Well, you have those long brushes that can be able to help you to brush the back. You have moisturizer. This is what I actually wanted to touch on. Winter time. This is not summertime. baby, this is not summertime. You have so many things, so many moisturizer that can possibly help you in order to keep your skin moist. All right. Cold wind can leave your skin dry. So if you're using the wrong product on your skin, well, what do you expect from your skin? Like, I mean, what do you expect from your skin to react to? I mean, it will start itching you to the point where like you're bleeding almost, because that's literally what happened to me. And I understood that there's different kinds of lotion, different kinds of moisturizer that can go to your skin in order to keep you warm, to keep you hydrated, to keep you just moist, honestly. And it's very, very important, especially for us melanin skins. Even if you are, you know, Caucasian or other countries or other races, if you feel like, hey, my skin it gets dry really quick when I'm in winter, start changing your lotion, because it will literally have an amazing, big impact. All right, so let's go forward. We have the cleansing, we have all the things, and I believe you've seen the pictures that I've mentioned earlier. You have the exfoliator that you need for your skin. For those who want to have a deeper cleansing, then that's what you have. But moving forward to, it is very, 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 very important to always self-care for yourself. Self-care, it means taking care of you, all right? So always have a self-care item in your purse. You leave your house in the morning. You leave your what's it called? Your house very, very early in the morning. Whether you're a man or whether you're female, you need to have something with you that puts you puts you in peace, in a sense. Because tissues, for example, like where you always have to sneeze, for example, or you need to moisturize your hands, or all this kind of stuff, or maybe perfume, whether it's deodorant, all these things are like main keys for you to feel comfortable, because you're not going to be the one asking a stranger that you barely know, that you don't even know whether they have a tissue. Where it can happen, but that cannot happen if you yourself have that in your bag. So whether you're female or whether you're male, it's very important to have that secure bag where you have your lip gloss in, you have your what you call that, Vaseline goes for females, it also goes for male. I don't understand you male, you know it's winter time and your lips literally goes dry most of the time. You all lick on your lips like a lollipop, but you can't. Oh my God! Please, I beg you, come in. You're always licking your lips, and at some point your lips start getting dry. Why? Because you can't seem to moisturize your lips. You need to have something in your bag, something in your pocket that you know, hey, I need to keep my lips hydrated. I need to keep it nice and soft, because you need to care for yourself. You have deodorant. You know that you're the kind of person, whether you're in wintertime, summertime, you sweat a lot. I'm the kind of person, I sweat, but I don't sweat to the point where, like, you know what I'm saying? But you have people, females and males, who sweat a lot. You know that your child is a kind of a child that sweats a lot, because you know your child, you know your children. You need to be able to implement that in that daily routine. That's the kind of things that they cannot lack. You know, you have those little sprays. Even though you don't want the big one, the 100 mils one, but you have, you know, the 70 or 50 mils spray that you can insert in the bags. And just in case maybe they like to spray themselves in the morning, to spray, because they sweat a lot. They're sweating, and their smells, whether it's a male, for example, it's a strong smell. You don't want to make yourself uncomfortable and make everyone around you uncomfortable. Right? Listen, I'm your best friend today, right? If anyone else has ever told you, let me tell you that, right? Please, please, please keep that next to you. Keep that in your bag. Keep that somewhere where you know that, hey, like, at some point, like, I start smelling a little bit something. Let me go quickly to the bathroom. Boom. It's done. All right? It's very, very, very important. And lastly, when it comes to this one, have some chewing gum with you, some Tic Tac with you, something that can keep you nice and clean. All right, self-care. These are the things, like I mean, between us ladies, we do talk about it, but I sometimes wonder if in between males, do they talk about things like that? Things that can, you know, keep them like fresh, keep them nice and clean, keep them nice and like soft. Because sometimes, like, you're walking with your partner, you're walking with your siblings, or even your child, and you're holding their hands, and their hands is so cracky, it's not moist, that you need to be able to act, do something. Like, you know, those little things don't really cost a lot, but it's very mandatory, especially in this time of winter time. If this is the kind of things that you never used to do in 2021 or in 2019, then this year, 2022, let this be an eye-opening for you, for your family, for the people that are literally around you. Take care of you outside and take care of yourself outside. I mean, inside and out, right? So, apart from that, it's important to change your clothes. Change your clothes. Why? Because when you change your clothes, change your clothes because you know that, hey, you go outside, you meet people in so many ways, so many corners. You can maybe keep that t-shirt, maybe I'll say 2 days is max. But when you start like holding on to that 3 or 4 days because you say, I'm not smelling, well, that's a problem right there. Because regardless what you do, the human body sweats, the human body smells. At some point, it develops a dirt. And then at some point, like, even if you sweat a little bit, you take that a little bit, you taste that, you will taste salt, because that's what comes out of your skin. You know, the pores opens up and it leaves you really with that taste, with that smell within you. So it's important to change clothes every day, especially in this time of pandemic, times whereby we're facing COVID, we're facing all this illnesses that is in the air. You don't know what's coming, like coming on top your clothing, your jacket, your shoes, where you're stepping at. It's all these things to be mindful of it. If you don't do it, then who else is going to do it for you? Change your underwears, change your boxes. I mean, if you don't do it, who else is going to do it? If you're big enough to take care of yourself and you call yourself responsible, then these are the kind of things that no one has to tell you. All right? These are the kind of things no one has to remind you. If at some point, like after a month, like you feel like, hey, like I need to buy more underwears. You know, I need to probably throw some underwears in the bin because there's a hole here, there's this. And if there's a problem when it comes to, you know, buying those things, there's always someone you can always ask in terms of money in order to get that, you know, to get that done. Nothing is impossible, and I always believe that it is important to ask. When you ask, it shall be given to you. All right. And if you don't know certain things, you can always ask. An answer will always be given to you, but you just need to know to who to speak to. So when it comes to private things like this, sometimes it's not to everyone you can open up. All right. So moving forward, I'm sure that this can actually be a debate. And I believe I'm going to bring it one day, you know, in between girls and females. Let's talk about hygiene, you know. Anyway, moving forward. All right, so the next image that we have, if Regie can put this forward, is still in the taking care of yourself, right? Smelling fresh like flower. Ask yourself, my brother, do you smell like a flower? I like this accent. Do you smell fresh, right? Do you smell fresh? And it is true. It happens that, especially in summertime, you cannot always stay fresh. But I mean, when I say all day, I actually came across this YouTuber who said that she can actually do that. She has developed this routine of actually keeping herself fresh for the whole day. I mean, for the whole day. And wherever she goes, she finds that people always, you know, have this look of looking at her and coming back to her and telling her, you know, you smell amazing. You smell, and she knows that she smells like that because she takes time. So I believe that in everything that you do, it's important to put a little bit more effort, right? Are you the kind of person that you're always in a rush? Are you the kind of person that you never have time to do anything? Sometimes it's important to take time. Take time for yourself. Take time to love yourself. You know, as much that you take time to take care of your niece, of your nieces, your nephews, the people that are surrounding you, honestly, like, it's important to take care also of you. As much as you want them to smell fresh, to smell like flowers, to smell this and that, you know, you yourself, you know, you need to smell beautiful, beautiful. Me sitting next to a man that smells nice, that will give me more desire to hug this man, or even to kiss this man, or even to go further on. But if this man doesn't smell nice, or this female doesn't smell nice, or even listen, I will not stay too long next to you. You'll see me say deuces, like bye. I will see you next time. I'll see you next time. So, because I don't have time. If it's always the same thing, come on. At some point, you gotta have to move forward, right? But then again, if I'm your friend, I'll definitely tell you in a corner, private, right? Moving forward. Where's my likes? I need to see likes, comments, put some things in. Mama Ellen, where are you? You're just connected. I need to see you. All the moms, please tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right when it comes to smelling nice, smelling fresh. You know, we are in this time of winter where it means like you still need to wash 2 times a day. It doesn't mean like because it is winter time that you need to use some wipes, because I heard some stories about this. There are females who use wipes because they don't want to get into the shower because it's too cold. Listen, that's a no-no. This is a no-no. A no, completely no. We don't want this. Not in 2022, all right? Wipes is out of the window. But even if you want to use wipes, though, I can't understand. But still, like, water is the most important things, you know, in the human body. Whether you drink it, whether you pour it on top of you, whether you pour it all over you, it just does good to you. So when you know that you're a mom, you're a dad, you're female, you're young, it's important to insert water within your daily routine. It really does good to you. All right. So someone told me one day, like, Gracia, like when it comes to, actually, no, it was not even that. I used to work in this place, and my manager, one day, we were having this conversation with this young girl, and then he was like, because he's not Christian like that. So he was like, I don't understand people who fast. And so me and the girl, we start talking to the guy. It's like, yeah, but fasting is this, fasting is that. Me as a believer, of course, so I kind of was trying to put my word out there. But then he was like, but that doesn't stop you. What do you have to stink from your mouth though? So I was like, oh, I mean, no. But why are you saying that? So what? This is what he came. I mean, he came to understand. It's like, if you do not eat and you do not you don't drink, for example, you're fasting dry, right? So you're not putting anything in your stomach until the end of the day. Like, why is it that you need to make other people feel uncomfortable? Because you still, you know, sometimes it happens that you know there is a smell that comes out of your mouth because you're fasting. So I was like, true. So but he said, why don't you use some spray? I mean, I know you're not eating or drinking, but some little spray here, or even some chewing gum, or even some Tic Tac that can literally refresh you and make other people feel comfortable around you, because you still need to talk to people, unless maybe you're inside a room and you're not coming out of that room. Remember that you're still a member in someone's house. You're still a member in someone's apartment. You're maybe living with someone. So don't make another person feel uncomfortable only because you are fasting, right? And I believe there's so many people in churches whereby they implement fasting a lot, and that is a good thing. But doesn't mean that you need to make another person feel uncomfortable. Question mark. I need your comment. I need your comment on this one. I need your comment on this one. So please, please, please give me some likes. Give me some comment. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. So I was like, hey, my brother, is that really what you... After that, my fasting changed. I'm like, even if I'm fasting, there's a chewing gum somewhere coming out my mouth. Boom, I know that I feel okay. Anyway, move forward. Let's go forward. This show is actually really nice. I like this. I like this. All right, yeah. So can Reggie give me the next picture? The next picture in order to move forward. All right. Ching, 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 ching. We're talking about perfume. Perfume. Like, thank you so much, World Alive. Thank you so much for connecting. Please stay and connect with us. We're talking about an amazing subject. It means taking care of your inside and out. So when it comes to perfume, and we just seen the image, it's important to have to develop your own scent. You don't want to smell like everyone else. There is so many perfume on earth, and it smells nice here and there, but eventually, across the time, across the years, someone told me, have your signature scent, that that. You know who I know that as soon as she comes in the room, I know that this is her? Evangelist Lorette. I'm not gonna lie. She's the one, whenever she stepped in the room, she steps somewhere, I just know that this is her. And then I can't explain to you, because she has her own signature, her own perfume that it cannot put doubt in my mind. So you want to smell like everyone else? Well, that's you. But it's important to have that perfume that that, hey, this is my perfume. That I can have thousands of perfume, but that one particular perfume that never lacks in my wardrobe. So this year, have your perfume. That perfume that makes you who you are. That everyone knows that this is Coralie Leblanc. This is, Apôtre Mylène Modiaye. We know that, hey, Patrick Leblanc just stepped in a room, and we know that that's him, right? It's important, and we know that, hey, Steve, and so just stepped in the room, we know that this is him. You know what I mean? It's very, very important to have your own signature, that signature that never lack, that your signature. All right. Next, moving forward. Next picture. Write out a self-care routine. Oh, routine. All right. What is your routine when it comes to your daily life? When it comes to taking care of yourself? It's true, we're seeing perfume here. We have sea perfume. We have all this Dolce Gabbana. Yes, it's good and nice on your body. But apart from that, your routine, your self-care routine. Some people, what they do is that they drink water before starting the day. That's the routine on the paper. It's true, sometimes you cannot always have everything done during the day, but sometimes as long as you start, as long as you did at least 2 or 3 things on that routine list, it will always put a smile on your face. So have a routine that keeps you nice and complete during the day. Starting in the morning, maybe it's a breakfast. Try to keep that breakfast, as a routine. Is it like apple cider water that you like to drink within you in order to start the day? What is it that this thing? If you don't have a routine, try to fix it up, because it's always good to have a routine that never leaves you, that never leaves you out of balance, for example. All right. Moving out, we have our hair routine. Whether you're boy, whether you're male, whether you're youth, it's important to really take care of your hair. As a professional hairstylist, I can say so much about hair. It's important to understand first the texture of your hair. Understand your hair, like what does your hair need? What does it need, honestly, in order to look beautiful? You don't always need weaves. You don't always need extension. But even if those kind of things are not the things that you need, then what else do you need in order to make your hair look beautiful? Do you need to cut your hair? Do you need to like fix it up every 2 weeks? What is the things that you need to do? Apart from that, what kind of treatment do you intend to, do you apply within your hair? Because as much as you take care of your body, it's important to take care of your hair too. What I've noticed with people is that you can be looking trash. I mean trash. But as long as your hair is clean, it's like, okay, I know that it's like, it gives me the impression that she's clean. Even though she probably didn't even have a shower or whatever it is, and she's still on her in her pajama. The hair is flawless, it's nice, and is nicely braided, is nicely cut, is nicely combed. It gives me an idea of who you are, or of it's like, hey, he or she is clean. But if you're looking nice up there, down here, and up there is a mess, then I'm not gonna look at you twice. I'll have an idea that you're just a mess. You're a mess in everything. Even though your shirt looks beautiful, probably your shirt is clean and white, but when I look at your hair, it tells me so much about who you are. So your hair is part of your body. Your hair is part of your identity. We see Rastafarian, we see, when we see them, you look at their hair, even though, they didn't even tell you where they're from, you can judge them easily. When I say judge, not judge badly, but you can give an identity. You can say so much about them when it comes to their hair, all right? So your hair is very, very important, and I always say your hair is your crown. All right, so we're going towards the end, and what I also wanted to say, apart from your hair, apart from just taking care of your outside bit, all right, we have allergies, and I can Reggie please put this image of allergies. So there's a list of allergies, the allergies that you know of and the allergy that you don't know of, right? And these things can cause so much damages within your body, you cannot even understand. This female or this male is probably lactose, all right? You'll probably be gluten-free, or you may be allergic to nuts, or you're allergic to dust, because some people are allergic to dust. You're allergic to the sun, or you're allergic to so many, and that is maybe since birth. But you're the kind of person, you are ignorant, or you don't know much about it, or you do know, but you are completely, you're zapping it, like you want to live like everybody else, but you're not though. You're not like everybody else, because if you have all these allergies, you need to take care of you. If you are lactose, you need to be able to take care of you. Lactose can cause so many things, so many damages. If Reggie can pull this images for me, it can cause so many problems in your stomach. You can feel like you want to vomit. Your belly is always hurting. You have like spots on your face. You have so many things that is leaving you uncomfortable, unbalanced, and you don't even know what's happening. Or sometimes you do know, but you keep on eating that ice cream that you know exactly that you cannot eat. All right? I know this lady whereby it's for so many years, like especially when she was young, she used to drink a full glass of milk. A full glass of milk, knowing that every single time that she drinks it, she always have bad gases. bad gases. She used to get bullied by her sister and brothers. But she never understood really what was happening with her, right? And when she started growing up, when she would start changing, that's when the knowledge started coming in, and she understood that, hey, something's happening here with me, and it's making me feel uncomfortable, and not just me, but the people around me. She started changing her habit and changing her diet. Are you the kind of person, are you relating to this young lady? Are you related to the symptoms, yeah, the symptoms that is causing you to feel uncomfortable? It's all those things that you need to understand. My little brother used to be allergic to so many things: oil, nuts, name it, milk, bread. It was every single time he used to eat just a little bit, it used to make his head go, you know, big lips, big eyes, big ears. And he used to swallow like a balloon, like everywhere. And I never used to recognize him after this action. But it's like you can prevent it. We can prevent it by taking action. You can prevent it by taking action to take care of yourself. And if you know that you have a child like that, you know that you have a wife like that, you know that you have a husband like that, you know that you have someone that really has a problem within themselves, do something. Do something. If it's McDonald's, within the McDonald's, the burger, there's a sauce that is inside that you need to get rid of in order to feel comfortable, well, tell them, remove the sauce, or you remove that sauce, or remove that, don't take that bread. If you need to take the gluten-free bread, take it. If it means that it's going to be more expensive, well, it makes you, you. When you describe yourself, that is one of the elements that you can imply within your description, and it will make you, you. Right? Taking care of your inside is important as taking care of your outside. We live in a world where we're not by ourselves. We're living with people. Even if you have been abandoned, or your family died and you're by yourself, don't tell me that you from since birth and till today you've always been by yourself. No. There's always people around us. There's always people surrounding us, coming and go. But what impression are you leaving every single time someone comes and someone goes? Do you want someone to say that, hey, this girl stinks, or this girl does this? And even if they do, you know, what are you doing about this? Are you the kind of friend that you're able to tell your auntie? Are you the kind of friend that you're able to tell your friend that this is the situation? Change a little bit, because that's a good friend. If someone is able to take you aside and speak to you privately and tell you, this is the situation, I feel like, hey, you can change this, change that, then this is a good person. But if there's someone around you for so many years, for so long, is acknowledging, seeing you in the same way, same habits, and then people are criticizing you, you can't seem to say anything, honestly, you need to start checking yourself. You need to start checking yourself. And if there's no one around you who has ever said anything, but after so many years, someone finally come and say, you need to question the people around you. You need to question them, because we want to do good in 2022. We want doors to open for us. You don't know how many doors has closed because someone says, like, maybe your hygiene is not good enough. Or maybe because your appearance is not good enough. Because you need to make an impression in someone's life. You want to have a girlfriend? Start taking care of you first. You're craving so much about females or males, whatever, but you yourself, you don't even know who you are. You don't know what your body needs. You don't even know your character. You don't know whether you need to change or whether you need to make it better. Or you don't even know all these things. There's so many things to count within your hands that you need to change, but you're craving a female. You're craving to go where you shouldn't go. You're craving drugs. You're craving the wrong things. You're craving the wrong crowd. But you're not even turning your eyes towards yourself. Boy, there's so much to say. But we're going towards the end of the show. And this was just to open your eyes in this matter. I'm probably the host of Etincelle, but I want to be your big sister. I want to be your little sister. I want to be someone that is able to tell you the truth where other people aren't able to do that. And I hope that this really helps you, because even though you are in a relationship, in a marriage, all these things that I've mentioned and so much more matters. It matters. Because someone can easily go outside this relationship because you're not taking care of yourself. Someone can easily put you aside, not just relationship, just even at work. And that's still in a relationship, because that's a business relationship. That person can easily put you aside because you refusing to take care of yourself. You know, there's so many methods, and we have YouTube to thank for. How to wash your back, how to wash your feet, how to moisturize, to you know, that's so many, how to do your nails. Have you ever been to the what's it called? What do you call that? Pedicure. Have you ever had a pedicure? You're probably a grown man. Please have a pedicure. That will do you good. Like, you feel relaxed. You feel exactly what females do feel when they go do their nails and do you know, how they go and pump themselves. You need to have that at least once in your life. You know, have a massage. Those kind of things. It will do you good, honestly. Anyway, we are at the end of our show. And I'm sure we're going to come back with this topic with somebody else. In order for them to also give their views. Well, I'm so happy that you actually were here to listen to me. All right? I love you all. It was Gracia, Susuzande. We're going to meet again on Wednesday for our next show, Rima. Do not forget to tune in tomorrow with our amazing minister, Hélène Daldine. Anyway, anyway, I love you guys, and see you soon. Take care of yourself. Mwah.